everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. This month's book review for our Magical Monday will be about a book that I read years ago, over 10 years ago, and I want to introduce you guys to it. So this is the book Casting Spells by Barbara Bretton. This is book 1. I believe it's 8 books in the series, and I have the first 3. And the first 3 is Casting Spells, Laced with Magic, and Spun Sorcery. And I'll just be, for the sake of the video, I will just be showing the first book in the series. Now, Casting Spells was a book I was introduced to by accident. I fell upon it while I was working at a job that had access to books to purchase, because the people that worked there got first access to it. So I fell upon this book at the book fair where I could get the book real cheap because it was a pre-release. And I fell in love with it and just loved the series. And this book is about a town called Sugar Maple. It's called the Sugar Maple Chronicles. And it's a very great book. I can highly recommend it. It's a good read. It's a simple read as well. It's like almost 300 pages, like 239. Comes with a free pattern. And at the time that I was reading this, I was really into crocheting and knitting. So this had everything that I was interested in: crafting, mystery, a little bit of romance, and all of your paranormal creatures living in one place. So I was very interested in ghosts, anything paranormal, you know, ghosts, vampires, witches, and whatnot. And they all surprisingly lived in this one community that was protected by a spell. So the outside world really couldn't get into it, really didn't know who the people really were that was in the town. Outside world could come visit and go through the town, but they pretty much didn't know that the town pretty much was housed the paranormal, you know, the outsiders, the witches, the werewolves, the mer people, and whatnot. So, like I said, this is really good book. I fell in love with it. And like I said, if you are a crafter, it does come with either a knitting or a crochet pattern or something of that sort. And it basically is about Chloe Hobbs, who is a half human, half magic owner of Sticks and String, the most popular knit shop in New England, where your yarn never tangles, you always get gauged, and the knitter sitting next to you or only comes out after dark. And did I mention, this is just a synopsis, did I mention that I'm almost 30, single, and with no prospects in sight? This is from Chloe. My friends and neighbors have been casting spells to help me find Mr. Right, but so far their efforts have been all wrong. So who'd I have guessed I'd find my soulmate in Luke McKenzie, a cop investigating Sugar Maple first murder. Bad news is he's 100% human, which could spell disaster for a normal future with a paranormal woman like me in love, in danger, and way over my head. This is why I fell in love with this book. It is fiction. I had to repurchase the book, and I'm in the process of repurchasing the entire series. So like I said, I got the first 3, and I got about 5 more to go. I think it's 8 books in the series, and the cover has changed from the original, and I really do like this cover. It's the same across the board, just the title pretty much changes, and each book is pretty much the same size. So this will look really nice and cohesive on your bookshelf if you are interested in getting this book. Again, this is Casting Spells by Barbara Bretton. I purchased this book on eBay, but not eBay, Amazon, but you can certainly purchase this book at used bookstores, Amazon, of course, and eBay, thrift books, and possibly Goodreads as well. I did try to locate it in my local Barnes & Noble, but it wasn't there. Doesn't mean that Barnes & Noble wouldn't have it. But in my local Barnes & Noble, it did not. So I would highly recommend it if you are a crafter, you are into the paranormal, or consider yourself a witch, empath, and whatnot like that. It's a really good read. And like I said, it has everything that you're looking for. Romance, mystery, and you got a community surrounding the paranormal people. You know, witches and whatnot. So it's an all-encompassing book. It's a really good book to read, and like I said, I hope you guys fall in love with it as like I did. I hope you guys are enjoying these book series. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification to be notified each time I upload a new video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in my next video.